guys, happy Saturday. I currently have no makeup on. I wanted to do a get ready with me video and I thought actually it's a good time to get some of my favourite products out and talk you through those before putting some makeup on. It's Saturday here, it is very, very hot today. So I'm not going to make this too long. My family have gone out, so I am going to get ready quickly so that when they get back, I'm also ready to go. So I'm going to start with perfumes. Here are some of my favourite ones. I tend to swap perfumes out. This at the moment is my favourite. This Kayali, I think you say it, Fleur Majesty, Rose Royale. It's beautiful. I smelt it in Selfridges and I fell in love with it. It's really, really sweet. And in fact, on the back it tells you the key notes. Juicy pear, sweet peach, rose royale. No, does that say rose? I think I need to get my eyes tested. Yeah, rose royale, pink peony, violet wood and purple musk. It is so good. In fact, let's put some on now. Oh yes, so good. Okay, this is just a little bag one from Next. To be honest, all of these little ones that you can put in your purse or something, they all smell good. This one is Next Sparkle. They're very inexpensive. I think they're about £6. These are dupes. Federico Mahora. One of them is Dior Absolutely Blooming, and the other is I never know how to say this, La Vie est Belle. As you can see, that one looks like it's discoloured a little bit, perhaps from the sun, but they are really good copies. If you want something inexpensive, I think it was 2 for £27 or 2 for £24, and they've got loads of different things on there, but there we go. Moving on, I actually need to get one of my products from the bathroom, so we'll talk about the Medigate when I do my makeup. This is a good old classic, Micellar Water. The Garnier one is my favourite. Yeah, I just think it's so kind to your skin. These are the pimple patches I mentioned. 99p from Home Bargains. I would say they are as good as Starface. Is it Starface? I think so. And they're cheap as chips. Then moving on to Rehab. So this is one of Stacey Solomon's endorsed brands. I love this stuff. I'm going to be really honest. I've tried these matcha ones. So they basically do different things. There's ones for curly hair, one for fine hair. This is just for normal hair. These things are incredible. If I can get it to focus. I can't run out of these because I actually feel panicked if I do. So this is the Dose 1.0 and you can put it through wet or dry hair and it's lovely. I'm actually going to put some in my hair when I get ready. I think they smell lovely. I've got a friend who's not keen on the smell, but you basically use one a day or one every 2 days, however frequently you wash your hair. I think they're wonderful. They often have offers on as well, so give it a go. This one you're meant to use before you wash your hair, but I'm not sure how many people actually have the time to put this in your hair before showers and things. I always forget. So I've had this for a while. Would I reorder? No, but I've had this on repeat order now since January 2024, so a good year and a half. The bath pearls, again, lovely, but I don't think I'd rebuy them. I think there's nicer products personally that you can get on the market. Right, moving on to this. This is brilliant, the Garnier stuff. It's basically for over your makeup. I spray my face and my chest, particularly because I use vitamin C. And again, we'll talk about skincare regime in a moment. But it's brilliant. Again, really inexpensive in comparison to some sunscreens, specifically for face. and it's a 50. You can't ask much more than that. So yes, I really do recommend this one, UVB UVA, and it's great, hypoallergenic, non-greasy. In terms of moisturizers, Nivea, you can't go wrong with it. It's just a beautiful product, very cheap. However, if you do want a little bit of luxury, I can't recommend this Neom Magnesium Body Butter enough. It is so beautiful. Lavender, jasmine and Brazilian rosewood. My family got it for me for Mother's Day, including the bubble bath. Both are beautiful. So yeah, if you want a treat, birthday present, I don't know, just something special, this is the one. Okay, Batiste, it is the only dry shampoo I'll use. I've just realised, like, a lot of lids are missing, so apologies for that. Still talking hair stuff. I love Bed Hair After Party. When I've done my hair, I tend to just kind of run it through to get rid of any frizz. Don't know why that's not focusing so well. Mitchum is the one for me, or Dove, the more like a balm, not the roll-on. Love that. These are just some nail things I've been using. My nails aren't in very good condition, as you can see. This API I've had for absolutely ages, but it's cuticle oil. This is a Barry M hardener, and then for a bit of shine, this Wet Set Quick Dry is beautiful over natural nails or nail polish. So again, I'd really recommend that. If you love Lush's Snow Fairy, is it, or Snow Angel, this literally smells identical, and I think this whole bottle is $1.99. It's lovely. So I'd really recommend it. Super sweet. I basically like really sweet smells. And then this is actually one of Home Bargain's dupes of Sol Day. It's lovely. The smell is so nice. Golden vanilla and warm sandalwood. So if you fancy some inexpensive ones, I'd give them a go. Moving on to makeup. My makeup is very basic. I tend to stick to products that I've used for years, and this is one of them. Very simple mascara, Maybelline Colossal. I love it. 100% black. I always use these. Is it Rimmel or is it Maybelline? Rimmel, I think. Just to stop the shine. Vaseline Classic. This Maybelline product is lovely, and I particularly love this colour. It is called Mauve Bite, but it does burn, guys. It has a chili on it for a reason, and the tingle in the lips is nice. The issue I personally have is that I can taste it on my tongue, like if I eat something or drink something. So yeah, one with caution, and certainly not for teenage girls. Laneige. My daughter's 13. She is a big fan of the Laneige products, and when we went to Selfridges a couple of months ago, I bought myself a set. Guys, these are worth the hype. They're only little ones. I love them, and I would definitely buy them again. Bit more pricey than your Vaseline, but it is really good. UK Lash. UK Lash is life-changing. It is an eyelash serum, and it works, guys. It is not cheap. I think it's about £36 for this little one, but it does last a long time, and it really does work. I've had people ask me before if I have false lashes. I do not have false lashes. It is UK Lash. It is all UK Lash. I love them. Hollywood Browser. I love these. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't do it. I love it. Get rid of that fuzz. And that is the only brand I will use. Moving on to bronzing or highlighting products. Iconic. you can't go wrong with Iconic, and I feel like it's mid-range. It's not too pricey. The illuminator is classic. I think this is just a classic one. There's a couple of different colors, but I love this, and I'll show you when I put it on. This is a highlighter, which is also so beautiful. I will put some on my hand when I've got my camera being held up. And then I keep it really simple, guys. I love number 7 foundation and concealer. I have used number 7 literally since I was about 20-ish. I'm now 38 and I love it. I am warm ivory or warm beige in the summer. But this is the only one I've got at the moment, so do keep an eye on that. If you are tanning, you probably need a brighter colour. So I think that's all the products. I am going to talk you through, actually, I went and quickly got this. I love Medigate. I have used Dermalogica historically. Medigate is up there with one of my favourites. Since I got to my 30s, I strongly believe in good skincare, and I will spend money. That is one area I believe, if you can afford to spend the money. So my skin regime, and we'll actually do some of this in a moment, is this beautiful, beautiful product. It's vitamin C. It's super, super enhanced vitamin C, and it's gorgeous. So I put that on first in the morning, well, once I've cleansed my face, and we'll do that shortly. Cleanse your face, put the vitamin C on, let it soak, and then I follow it up with the Daily Facial Moisture Cream, okay? It is fantastic. So, and it's really simple. At night time, I use the Surface Radiance Cleanse when I'm having a shower or bath, and it washes your face so beautifully, like it feels squeaky clean, okay? So we use that, followed by a retinol. This one, I'm only on a 6. When this is finished, I think it goes up in 3s. I might be completely wrong. It's not cheap. I think this one is about £69, but it has lasted me, I think I've had it over 3 months already. So I cleanse, use the Crystal Retinol, and then I use the Advanced Night Restore, and that is my skin routine. So highly recommend. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. So we're going to move on and do some makeup. All right, I have no makeup on, but the plan today is to get ready with me. It is really bright and sunny here. Excuse my unmade bed. I'm just going to pull my hair back because I'm actually extremely hot. So let's just pull that back a little bit. Okay, so I haven't done my skin routine yet this morning, so we're gonna do that now. So we're gonna actually start with a cotton pad, and we're gonna use some micellar water. Okay. I'm 38 years old, so becoming more mature. My skin's becoming a bit more mature as well. I've just got my mirror in front of me, which is what I keep looking at. So, good old cleanse. Okay. Right. And your neck. Don't forget your neck. I'm no skin expert, by the way, but there we go. Also a little bit spotty at the moment. I am due on any day. Sorry if that's a bit too much info, but there we go. Oh, that's moving around. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to follow it up with the vitamin C. You need 6 drops. So I'm going to put a bit more in the pipette. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Okay. It feels like velvet on your skin. It's absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. One thing you must remember if you're using vitamin C on your skin, make sure you use sunscreen protection, because your skin is much more prone to damage. So please, 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 if you use this, use something to protect your skin. Right, whilst we wait for that to just soak into my skin, one thing I've struggled with since I had my son 4.5 years ago is melasma. Just a little bit, but it appeared after I gave birth to him. It's funny how a woman's body changes. So whilst we are, or skin, or well, your body obviously changes, but amongst many things, ladies. Right, we are gonna put some of the UK Lash eyelash serum on. Sometimes I put a little bit on my eyebrows as well, because why not? And just gently rub it in, okay? I'm not wearing very heavy makeup at all today because it's so warm. I think we're at 28 degrees. I'm not sure about other countries, but for the UK, this is warm. We do not have aircon, so it is very, very hot for us here. Right, so then we're going in with some Daily Facial Cream, another Medic 8 product. It'd be nice if you could see what I was doing, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay, so we're going to use that. All right, so let's pop that in the face. Oh, and honestly, it just feels so, so, so nice. Don't forget your neck. Please guys, if you like this video, I am trying really hard to grow a channel. I absolutely love watching videos like these, and I love vlogging. And my aim is to try and put 2 to 3 videos up a week if I can manage it. So please, 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 if you like the content and you want to see more, please, please subscribe, leave me some comments. Right, so we're gonna put on, please don't shout at me, but this is how I do it. I'm gonna put on a bit of foundation. I don't use a lot on my skin. I'm very lucky that unless it's near that time of the month, usually my skin is pretty clear. Right, so that's that. As I said, I am very low maintenance. I use products that I have for a very long time, and I certainly would not recommend anything that I would not use or spend my hard-earned money on, you know. I'm gonna go in with a bit of concealer. I haven't been sleeping very well, so I have darker circles than usual at the moment. My husband's been traveling, and I don't sleep as well when he's away. It's like you're just constantly on alert, I think, when you've got children in the house on your own. Okay guys, that is how I do my makeup. I'm sorry if it offends anybody, but this mama doesn't have time to do more than that. Okay, right. Then I am actually going to use the liquid illuminator today. And I tend to put mine up here, there, and you'll see in a minute how beautiful this is. By the way, I still need to do my hair as well. Hopefully that comes up on camera. Typically the sun's just gone in now, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's really beautiful. I love this stuff, and then sometimes I just go in with a little bit at the top of my brow. Okay, right, moving on. I do need to wash my hands, but we're okay. I've just got this Revolution eye pencil. I would like to go and get my brows done properly one day. Something I've always been a bit scared about. There's so many different types, isn't there? There's lamination, isn't there, which I think is without the like tattooing. So I think lamination would probably be my best bet. Because I know my eyebrows aren't perfect, but we're working with what we've got. I have a patch in this one, which is really annoying. I've had it ever since I was a kid. If you look back at photos of me as a child, I always had this patch. So there we go. Right. Right, I'm going to quickly put on some Laneige because it's so beautiful. And my lips are a little bit dry, as you can probably see. This one's nearly finished. Oh. They got really great flavours as well. I think this one's berry, yep. And then we've got vanilla, sweet candy, and gummy bear, which is really cute. Right, I have used this Rimmel, is it Rimmel? Yeah. Sometimes I get Rimmel, sometimes I get Maybelline. I have always loved a little bit of black eyeliner. I think because my eyes are quite dark, I think it's really beautiful. Looks really good with my eyes. Right, and it's just black. Okay, then we're gonna go in with the mascara. I actually need to get another one of these. It's nearly finished. So my eyelashes are really long because of UK Lash, but they are quite, look how pretty that is. They are quite straight. So I saw this really great tip. 1, 2, 3 on see how curled they are now in comparison to that one. On Glow Up, one of the makeup artists on there said you should pulse the eyelash curler. It really does work, as opposed to just clamping it down, which I always used to do. Look at that. We'll do it before and after. And as I said, ladies, this is not false lashes. This is my natural eyelashes. I'm really hoping I can get this whole one done before people come back. Right, guys. And this is purely with a $7.99 Maybelline Colossal. You see that? Right, and then we'll do the bottom ones. All right. So that's one eyelash done. Moving on to this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then in we go again. Oh, it's so hot, guys. I swear I'm sweating. I shut the window because it's really windy here today, and it would have just blown my hair constantly, which is very annoying. Oh, I know what I meant to show you. I have a favourite lipstick from Primark. The lid rolled under my bed before, when I took everything out, so I couldn't be bothered to climb under there and get it, but I'm gonna show you that in a minute. It's so good. It's such a pretty colour and so cheap. I think they're £1, like £2 maybe. And it is one of the main ones that I use alongside the Laneige. I never know how you say that, right? There we go. Eyelashes are done. I am going to put a little bit of this on just to show you. So this is the Primark one, just for a little bit of colour. Okay. How pretty is that? And it's I like the luster one. I don't like a matte one personally. I'm not actually sure what colour it is, but it's that one. Okay. So I'm just going to wash my hands and then just come and we need to start to do my hair, but I might not film that. I think I've done everything. Bear with. All right. I still need to do my hair, but I am not going to do that on this video because it's going to make it quite long. I still need to straighten it, but I am going to show you. Yeah, it needs a bit of a straighten. Guys, out of interest, what straighteners do you guys use? I've always had GHDs, and then they died recently. So I've just been using a backup pair that I had, which are just Nikki Clark ones, so very, very cheap. And I need to get a new pair, but there are so many different brands out since, you know, I started using them like 20 years ago. Anyway, I wanted to use one of these. I'm only going to use half of one because I actually washed my hair last night and I put one through, but I'm finding I need to go for a haircut. The bottom of my ends are really dry at the minute from the sun. So it basically comes out like a little oil. That's all I'm going to use right now. The smell, I think it's lovely. I don't really know how you couldn't like this. If you just rub it through your hair, like that. See my eyelashes? Okay. And then in a minute I'm going to straighten my hair. But anyway, please let me know if you enjoyed that. I might do more in the future, but one's probably enough. But if you like it, please subscribe. I really want to grow the channel and I really want to keep making videos. And if you have any comments about things you'd like to see, then let me know. Anyway, have lovely Saturdays. Bye bye.